Hi everybody, it's Deb here with Creative Life. Welcome back to my channel everybody, and thanks so much for subscribing. Thank you for taking time out of your day to be here. And before I get started, I would love for you to go ahead and give me a thumbs up on this video. I would really appreciate it. So today, you guys, we're going to go ahead and start a little mini album, and this is a Trace Jolie card tag and more kit. And this is the kit for April, and it is so stinking cute. You get a little memory journal type booklet here, and let's go ahead and open it up and take a look inside. Okay, so when you get your little memory book, it opens up and you have a few pages. I think there's six. One, two, three. Yep, there's six little pages. And they're like a chipboard. So you can add flips and flaps to these. Like I said, they are like a chipboard. They're not paper. So they are very, very sturdy. Okay. And it does open up just like this. Let me move this aside. And, so that way we can get this kind of, seasoned a little bit. So when we go ahead and add papers and such to it. So you just want to turn your pages back and forth and back and forth. This kind of helps really open up, the binding of the chipboard and everything, so that way it's not so stiff. Okay, and so just kind of wiggle it back and forth, open it up. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and take this part out. So the other thing we're going to be using is this super cute little Prima flowers. These are so cute, you guys. I think that they'll look really cute either on the front or on the side here. I think that they're super cute. We'll be using the Hello Pastel little charms, and this is what I have left. I used the little flower on one of the cards that I made. And then I do have some more little Say It in crystals, so we'll be using some of these. I don't know. I have some left. Like here, I actually got two of these. Okay, so I'll probably use the rest of these and then maybe a few of these. The other thing we're going to be using is our little photo inserts. Okay, and these are just little pockets that you can add a little photo in. Okay, we're going to be using our ephemera set and the paper collection. The other thing we're going to do is when we did our tags for the Mother Day tags, and if you didn't see that video, I'll put the link at the end of this video, and I'll put like a little flag right here so you can see it it'll come across the video here. You have like a little long rectangle piece left over from the resist canvas that is in the mixed media set. We're going to go ahead and we're going to decorate this, and we'll probably use some of the blue, the gray, and the pink. Okay, so we'll probably be using those three colors, and we're just going to go ahead and splatter them all over. This is actually going to be for our spine. Okay, and it is big enough to fit on your spine, so it'll fit over just like this. Okay, so how fun is that? Oh my gosh. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so to begin, we went ahead and I grabbed the little sprinkles that are from Cosmic Shimmer. These are the shimmer shakers, and I went ahead and sprinkled them all over the canvas resist. And then you're going to go ahead and spray water on it, and then that activates it. So you can either paint it on, or you can go ahead and sprinkle it on, or and spray it and then spray your water on top of it, however you want to do. The water activates this powder, and you're able to paint it on or activate it on the canvas. Now the next thing I did is I went ahead and cut out my pattern paper that I wanted to stick on the inside cover and the back of the book, the back cover. And I went ahead and grabbed my X-Acto knife, and I left about a quarter of an inch on the top and the bottom of this printed paper. And you're going to go ahead and just cut around the flowers. So basically you're making like a little pocket, and then it'll open up. So you can stick some little cards in there, journaling cards, or, memorabilia, whatever you want to stick inside of that little pocket. And again, you're just going to get your X-Acto knife and cut around the flowers. And then once you are done, you're going to go ahead and you're going to place glue just on that flat part. Okay, the part where it doesn't open up, because you want to stick stuff, behind the flowers. So make sure you place your glue on that clear area there so stuff can still get in to your pocket. Okay, of course you're going to place glue around the edges, and then once you place that and adhere that on, you're going to grab your bone folder and you're going to go inside of that pocket. Okay, that just helps lift it a little bit, create an opening so you can stick whatever your pictures or whatever you would like inside of there. Now I'm just placing the back piece on the back cover, and we're going to go ahead and adhere that down. Make sure you burnish down everything so it's nice and smooth, and again, get your bone folder and open that pocket up. Okay, so now I'm just covering the front part, the front page, and all of your pages, okay, or all of your pattern paper is going to be cut 4 1/8 by 4 1/8, and that is what I cut all of mine to. It's totally up to you how you want to decorate your inside. I just wanted to give you the measurements that I used, and they seem to work pretty good. So that is what I did. Okay, the next thing we did is we took one of the pattern papers that we cut that is 4 1/8 by 4 1/8, placed about a 1/4 inch tape all the way around the back side of this, okay? And this paper is one of the plank papers. It has lines across it. You can barely see them, but it does have some flowers on it. And so what I did is I grabbed my X-Acto knife, and where the flower starts and then to the edge of the tape, I went ahead and just cut straight across. These are going to be like little pockets for tags or whatever. And I just thought this was a cute idea. I do this for some of my mini albums, and so I wanted to incorporate this into this little tiny memory book, and I just thought that they're really cute to have. So just little tiny pockets. Then you're going to place glue on the edge where you placed your tape, and you're just going to go ahead and set that right in there. And then you can go ahead, and here I am creating some little tags to go on the side. Just fold a little piece of paper in half. Now you do have to grab your bone folder and kind of open that up so that way your tags or whatever you stick inside of there will go ahead and slide in easily. And it just helps when you stick your bone folder in. What you're doing is you're just breaking up the little fibers and opening that up, that little space up, so little tags can get inside. Now, for the remaining of the book, I just went ahead and cut all my pages down to 4 1/8 by 4 1/8 and adhered all of them down to the chipboard pages. Now, the 6th page on the back side of that page, we're going to go ahead and make a pocket with scrap. Okay, so this is the last page that is on in the book, and we're making a little pocket that is right next to the back cover. And you're just going to grab your scraps and whatever size they are, cut them to the 4 1/8. Okay, and then you're going to grab again two of these, and you're going to adhere one down on top, and then the other one just place glue around the edges like I did here, and then you're going to go ahead and just place that down. Now, I went ahead and I had cut out one of the large hearts from the paper collection, and I just went ahead and separated it, fussy cut it out, and this was my border to make to put on my pocket. Next, I'm going to grab my bone folder and just kind of place that in there and kind of open that pocket up so I can place my photo mats inside. Now for this part, what I did is I went ahead and gessoed my teacup that comes in the kit. I gessoed it white, okay? And then I came in with some white paint and I painted like the top teacup white, and then I painted a couple of the handles white, and then I went ahead and came in with some pink paint and lightened that up with some white and then painted the bottom teacup pink. So for the pink cup, I did add about 2 or 3 coats of pink on top of here. And then I used my little pick stick to just kind of get the paint out from the little circles there. And it didn't, I mean, the paint wasn't very thick, so it cleaned up pretty good. Next, I decided to go ahead and paint the white teacup, the handle, pink. And I just thought that this would be super cute, so I went ahead and finished that off. Oh. Next, I had traced a pattern paper, and I on that middle teacup there, and then I went ahead and just added some glue around there and placed that paper right in there. The pattern paper, how I traced it was just laid the teacup down on top of the pattern paper and then traced around that area. Next, I wanted to go ahead and measure out the canvas for our spine, and I just placed the back of the book on top of the canvas and then traced it with a pencil at the end, and that's our line in where we're going to cut. Next, I came in with my double back tape and placed that on my spine, and I went ahead and did 3. You can use whatever tape you would like, maybe if you have a 1 inch or a 2 inch, whatever you have, just go ahead and place that on your spine. And then I'm going to come in with a 1/4 inch tape and I'm going to place that on the sides. Next, after you get everything burnished down, you're going to go ahead and take the backing off, and then you're going to go ahead and grab your cover, okay? And I went ahead and laid mine flat and then placed it on top and then wrapped the canvas around the area, okay? Now, I did have some little pieces that were sticking out of the canvas here and there, and I did cut those away. I did burnish that down, make sure it's burnished down really well. I had it a couple of times, I had the edges trying to come up, but I just used my glue and I went ahead and taped those down again and added my glue, and it seemed like it stuck down pretty good. So here is one area that just had some little pieces sticking out here and there. Nothing really bad. I went back in with some tape and went ahead and added some more so that area wouldn't lift. I did add the glue and then went ahead and just made sure everything was burnished down really well. Okay, so when I covered the front, I cut my pattern paper 4 1/8 by 4 1/8, which is not the measurement for the front cover because it is bigger than the pages. So I decided to go ahead and use it anyway and punch out some borders with a punch that I have in my stash, and decided to create some pretty borders with this and place them on the top and the bottom. And yeah, so it worked out perfectly. Okay, so next we're going to go ahead and decorate this teacup. So after the teacup dried and everything was good to go, I brought it back in and placed some flat back pearls on the little polka dots that are on the teacup. And I just thought this looked so cute. So then I came in with some white little flatbacks that I had in my stash, and I went ahead and placed them all in the middle of that little teacup. And I just thought that was so pretty. Next, I came in with my glossy accents to give this kind of like a shine on the handles. You know how teacups, they have that little shine. And so I thought this would add a little bit of shine to this. Then I came in with some stickles. Now for this part of the stickles, I went ahead and went around each of the little diamond areas, and then I outlined the cup, which gave it a really nice little sparkle. Next, I added some cotton candy that is a distressed stickle and to that border there, and right above the green paper. And then I came in with another color of stickles for the pink cup. And here is what it looks like all finished, and now we're ready to let it dry. So after it dries, you want to go ahead and place some glue on the back, and I just smoothed out the glue with my finger. And then about a quarter of an inch from the bottom, or maybe a half inch from the bottom, I just placed the teacup on top of our cover. And then I came in with some of the flowers that I had fussy cut from one of the pattern papers. Now this actually is the flower heart that is on one of the pattern papers, okay? And I just cut out the whole entire heart. And then as I was decorating, I went ahead and cut the pieces apart, whatever I wanted to use from this. It just made it a lot easier. Um, so I went ahead and just pieced these together here and there and laid them down. I wanted the flowers to look like they were coming out of the teacup, and I think that they actually look so beautiful. They're so pretty and dainty. I just love the colors of these, and I just thought it looked really nice. Okay, the next thing I did is for the rest of the remaining of the flowers that I had cut out from that heart, I went ahead and placed some double back foam tape on the back of that, and I went ahead and placed that up against the little teacups there. I really wanted some flowers like kind of trellising up around the cups. And then I came in with some of the crystals, say it with crystals, that are in the collection or in the kit. And I thought that these looked so pretty. So I really wanted to add these. I think they added a nice touch of bling to them and, to the cover. I really like how this looked. So I just added them a few around the edges here. So next what I did is I grabbed those little inserts that came in the kit, and these are photo inserts, and so they do have adhesive on the back, and I went ahead and added the one to the left page here, And I went ahead and decorated it with some of the ephemera flowers, and I just thought that looked really pretty. And so that is another option you have to do with these. And then here I stuck some of the ephemera pieces against, other areas where you can have like a little tuck spot. So I didn't put the glue all over the back, just on parts of the back of the ephemera pieces. So that way you could definitely stick a photo mat or maybe a journaling card, or whatever you want to do with your book. You can definitely do this. Just go ahead and place some glue on the edges there, and then go ahead and just mount that on there. So here I'm just adding a little collage of flowers on that corner. And then here is a space. This is the pocket that we created with the X-Acto knife, where it has the 3 little lines across it, and you can stick your tags inside. Here, that is where you can add some of your ephemera. Here I added another photo sheet here, and then I went ahead and added some flowers around that. I think that these are so great and so useful because they also protect your pictures. So you don't have to worry about if something, gets on them or anything, they're protected. So I just thought it was a good idea. You could also use it for a little pocket for maybe ephemera, or for journaling cards, or maybe memorabilia. So like maybe you went someplace and you can stick your receipts or something inside, um, little maybe little tags or something that you got, brochures or something, that you want to keep from your vacation. You can definitely stick them inside of those little clear photo mats inserts. So here, I'm just using the ephemera to decorate this little area of the where I laid down the plastic photo insert, and I'm just going to go ahead and decorate that up, and then we'll be moving on. Okay, so next you're going to go ahead and get your hole punch, and you're just going to go ahead and punch a hole in that spine area, and your hole punch should fit right in through that little opening there. And I was going to use that little pin to hold the charms, but then I decided that I think it would look a little bit more feminine and more dainty if I used my ribbon. So I went ahead and grabbed my ribbon, looped it through the hole, and tied the charms on each part of the ribbon pieces. Then I came in with some seam binding, and it was like a really light pink, and I tied it around the top area to create kind of like a little bow. I think this little book turned out so pretty, and I love using kits, especially when you have all of the pieces you need to create something beautiful for a gift, for upcoming Mother's Day, birthday, or even Christmas. So this kit is really useful.
Y'all, we are done with this super cute little book, and it turned out so pretty. I really like how this turned out. So shabby, and I love it. I hope y'all like it too. And on the side here, we went ahead and used the little trinkets from the kit, the little charms, and tied them on top of a ribbon. Now, these ribbons are from my stash, okay? Then we went ahead and added the rest of the resist canvas that we have from the mixed media collection. We went ahead and added that to our spine as a cover, and I thought that was a really good idea. We also got to play with some of the shaker shimmers and or shimmer shakers. So pretty, and these colors are just gorgeous on here. And then what we did is, for the front, we went ahead and decorated this. I went ahead and used a punch for a border on the top and the bottom, and then added some flowers that kind of
come out from the teacup. And then on the sides here, I went ahead and added some of those Say It With crystals, added some more flowers here from that heart that is that I fussy cut out from the paper collection. Here I went ahead and painted this chipboard teacup that comes in your kit, okay? And then we added some glossy accents to the cup handles. And then I added a couple of flatback pearls up here and then down here. Now on this one here, we added some stickles, and you can see some of those stickles. It's kind of glittery, it's very pretty, and it really shines nicely on that teacup. I just love how that looks. And then here added some stickles here on the edge of this cup and then on the edge of this cup here. So pretty. I just love how this turned out. When we open our book, you have a pocket that we cut out from the paper, okay? And actually this is part of the paper. We made a pocket, did our X-Acto knife on that, so you can just slide in a photo mat, maybe some ephemera, or maybe you want to use this as a little journaling card, journaling text spot or something. Here you can add a little photo, or you can just write in here. I thought that this little book would be perfect for just like writing in here, and like, some people have those like 2x2 little photos that they like to add in here, or maybe use it as a board for like, just things that you like, I don't know, for instance, like bird watching, or for, flowers or something like that. And maybe you're gardening or something and you just want to write about your garden. And I just thought that this would be such a cute little book to put all that information in. And then here is a little pocket. It's like a photo insert that you can insert little photos in here or whatever. I just put those in there. Thought that was really pretty, and I used some of the ephemera from the kit to actually embellish around these little photo mats, or these little photo inserts. Here we went ahead and created a pocket out of this little wooden plank piece of the paper collection, and then I added some ephemera on the bottom here. Here I made a couple of little tags that just fit right inside of these little pockets. Okay, there's 3 little pockets. There's those 3, and then there's one here right behind the flowers. And I thought that that was really pretty. Here is another little tuck spot. Here we added some ephemera, and you can just tuck your little photo mats or whatever you would like back behind there. On this one has another little photo mat. You can stick a photo inside. Decorated it with a lot of the ephemera pieces from the kit. Here again, we have another little tuck spot that we created, and we just stuck a little photo mat right there. And then these 2 are just blank. I really like this space. I thought this space was perfect for like writing something, like just journaling or something, right in through here, and then right in through here. You can stick a photo or journal on here as well. Here I set this one sideways, and so you can see that you don't have to just set them upright. You can actually set these little photo inserts sideways, so you can just place your photo right inside of there. How fun is that? So there's that. Here is another little tuck spot. This paper is actually 6x6, and so what I did is when I cut it down, I went ahead and fussy cut the top portion out, and then went ahead and put that on, just glued that down right in through here, and made it into a little tuck spot for little photos or for receipts, whatever you have that you want to stick in your little book. On this one here, we did make a pocket, and we used 2 different scraps from our pile, and we made this little pocket with the little border flowers, and then you can place your little mats right inside of there, just like that. And then here is the back. Now the back matches the front, so you have another little area to put little photos or something inside. So that is our little book, and I think it turned out so pretty. I hope that you guys like the video tutorial, and I hope that you are enjoying your kits that you got this month. Thank you so much for joining me. Take care, and I will talk to you soon. Bye. Thanks so much for joining me today, y'all. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment, and hit that bell for future notifications on all upcoming videos, tutorials, YouTube hops, and my Friday night lives at 4:30 Central Time.